West Leyden, welcome to the latest edition of WLTV. I'm Amy Hurtado.
And I'm Freddie Garcia. Happy National Popcorn Day. Over spring break, some of Leyden students had the chance to travel to France and learn more about the French culture.
We sent out WLTV's Anae Herrera to learn more about what they did on their unique trip.
Hi, I'm here with Omar and Brian, and they're going to tell us a little bit more about the trip to France. So, Brian, how'd you hear about this trip?
Oh yeah, last year the teacher asked a bunch of kids from like all the senior classes if we would like to visit France, and a bunch of said yes, so she planned the trip.
Okay. And what was your favorite part of the trip, Omar?
My favorite part was like seeing the city and going on top of the Eiffel Tower. It's once in a lifetime opportunity, and I really like it.
I really like going to Normandy, which it was Miss Leperoux's place that she lived in. I also like going to Nice. It was a really cool place to live in. I don't know, the environment was like everything was different, so that was one of my favorite parts.
Do you guys feel like going to France improved your French?
Yeah, I feel like it did improve my French because you can actually see like their accent and everything, and it can help you out like how to speak it.
What was the thing that stood out to you as being most different from here?
The way the dinner was set up, everything was just so different than here. Everything was fancy.
Alright, thanks guys. Now on to the foreign exchange students.
Thanks, Anae. Along with having some of our students travel to France, this week some French students traveled to the United States to learn more about our everyday lives.
Here's Swain with some insight on what it has been like for the French students during their visit here at Leyden.
Good morning, West Leyden. I'm here with the new French exchange students that have traveled from France to come to West Leyden, to Chicago, in our community. Comment s'appelle?
Je m'appelle Jonathan.
Comment s'appelle?
Je m'appelle Mona.
Okay, and why did you choose to come to Chicago?
Oh, because I like travel and discover other country.
Car c'est une magnifique ville et pour apprendre et découvrir votre milieu.
Okay. And what was the reality, the expectation for you?
Like I have imagined before, we eat always, every time, and it's really good food.
Et toi?
Je trouve que c'est exactement comme dans les films américains et français.
Okay. And what would you like to tell us about Saint Catherine? How come to America?
Oh, it's France, it's beautiful country, and we eat really good gastronomy food.
Et toi?
Car c'est une ville, un pays très différent des États-Unis.
Okay, thank you. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
And I'm here with Brianna Navarre. Now, Brianna, tell us more about why you decided to host a French exchange student.
I really thought it would be a good experience, and I thought it would be fun to show someone who's not from here how we live our everyday lives, and yeah, I just thought it would be really fun.
And how is the communication level? How do you guys communicate?
It is a little difficult, I will admit. They have taken around 7 years of English, well, I know my exchange student has, but we still do have some difficulty communicating, but we are pushing through it.
And what are the fun parts about it? I mean, these persons living in your house, how is it like?
It's really interesting to see what's different compared to France, and I think it's really funny to hear what they do over there and how it's different from what we do over here. And yeah, they're just really great people, so.
Thank you. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Schwayne.
The week before spring break, Sea Perch, Leyden's underwater engineering club, took third place in their competition.
Here's Leo Nunez with more information on their impressive achievement.
Hi, my name is Leo Nunez here, and I'm here with some of the members of the Sea Perch Club. Here we have Fabiola, who is the leader for this year. Tell me, Fabiola, what is this all about?
Well, Sea Perch is a new club I created this year. We had to build underwater robots that goes in and out of water. So basically the teams have to go through obstacles and a challenge.
Oh, that's very cool. And here we have Rakeb. Rakeb, tell me a little bit about your design.
We chose to do a triangle design because it was the most hydrodynamic design that we could come up with. And at the bottom they have this thing called a poker that is used to pick up objects in the water.
Thanks. Looks very nice. And Jonah, tell me, what are some of the problems you guys had throughout this whole project?
Our biggest problem was creating the remotes because our soldering irons were all busted, so it took us about 2 to 3 weeks to make them. And then the other problem we had was buoyancy, which took about 2 to 3 days, and then we were ready for competition.
Well, I'm happy everything came together. And back to you. Since this was your first year, what was the objective and how did you guys do in the competition?
Well, our objective was to learn and gain more experience, but we did better than expected since we won 2 trophies.
Very nice. Well, there you have it, folks. Back to the studio.
Thanks, Leo.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today, West Leyden.
And before we sign off, we wanted to give a quick shout out to the Driver's Ed for the Behind the Wheel program. If you plan on participating in Behind the Wheel program this summer, you will need your permit, and registration begins on Tuesday, April 10th. Registration forms can be picked up at the cashier's office at West Leyden.
Good luck to all the teams competing this week.
And don't forget,
Go
Eagles!
It's so different. Oh no.
Okay.
Same culture.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.